Hello everyone. Today we are going to make eggless cake without an oven. We just require a cooker and a vessel for baking the cake. So first let us see what are all the ingredients which will be required for making this cake. We will require 200 grams of unsalted butter. Remove it from the fridge half an hour before you're going to make the cake. Place it in the bowl and leave it for melting. After that, we'll require a 450 ml condensed milk tin, and this also remove it from the fridge half an hour before you're going to make the cake. Next, we will require baking powder. 1 teaspoon is enough, and milk. This is optional. Just 1 cup of milk is required, and then we'll require 200 grams of wheat flour or Maida flour. You can alternately use any of the other flours also for making the cake. And cardamom will require 7 pots of cardamom, and from the cardamom you will have to remove the seeds and crush it and put it in the bowl. So this will be looking something like this. And if you see, the butter is has not yet melted, so it will require time for melting. It might take some half an hour or so for the butter to melt. Alternately, you can even heat the butter and uh, and then put in the bowl, but I usually do not melt the butter on stove. I just leave it aside so that it becomes smooth. So the butter has become nice smooth. So now we'll try to mix it and make it smoother. So elaichi or the cardamom which I have added, it's for flavor. If you don't have cardamom, you can add vanilla essence or any other essence of your choice. So let us mix it so that it turns smooth. It has mixed well. Now we will add the condensed milk into our bowl. So let us add it, condensed milk. Okay, it's getting somewhat, it's still remaining inside that tin. So if whatever is remaining, right, just mix the milk which we had kept in this tin, and then we can put that milk into our mixture. So this is optional step. If you don't want to add milk, you can just skip this step. So now let us start mixing. In case you require more sugar, if you feel it's not sufficient, the milk made, you can just mix sugar in the milk and pour it into this mixture, which is also absolutely fine. So I usually mix milk with sugar and pour into the mixture. So I am pouring that because I always prefer more sweetness. Okay, now we'll take the baking powder. I've already kept it, and we will add the baking powder into the bowl. Okay, let us put this quantity. If you can see, this is more than enough for baking. See, if we are using wheat flour, which is an healthy option. Maida is also fine, so it will not be a problem. So let us mix it. Yeah. Okay, now we have added the flour, and I'm mixing the flour. So when mixing the flour, if you feel that your mixture is very watery, right, you can add some more flour into this mixture and it will not be a problem. So make sure you're not mixing it too long, otherwise the cake will be sticky once it's baked. so better don't mix it long. You have to just make sure the flour. So I have put extra flour because I am feeling it's very watery. Okay, now see, I feel now it's the correct texture we have got. See, nice smooth paste, so it looks very nice, smooth. This is how it should be after you mix. This is the consistency you should be following, a nice smooth paste. Now this is the vessel. You apply butter all over the vessel and dust with the flour so that the cake will not stick if you dust it. And now after this dusting, you just pour your uh, mixture into this vessel which you are going to keep it aside for baking. So this is the cooker, and in cooker, if you see, I have poured this crystal salt down, and on top I have placed the stand, vessel stand. This should be metal one. Don't use rubber or plastic, it will melt off, so never use it. If you don't have crystal salt, you can use sand also for baking. And then we can place the vessel into the cooker. This is how you have to place, and then close the cooker. And see, if you see here, I have not placed weight on a cooker. The cooker whistle is not there. Don't put cooker whistle, it's very dangerous. Without water, if you try to place it, it will become, it will burst. So don't place weight when you are using it for baking. Just without the weight, keep the cooker on the stove in low flame. So I have kept it on in low flame. See, you can see. And now our cake is ready. It's nice fluffy cake. To make sure if your cake is ready, take any toothpick. If you don't have toothpick, use a knife or any such thing. Just poke it into your cake and bring it outside and see if it's coming out clean. If it comes out clean, your cake is nice. So enjoy your cake.